family, how you guys doing? Welcome to Phie.Love Intuitive Conversations. I hope you guys are good. Yeah. If you like my content, please do like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, if there's any negativity, if there's any hate, please do keep that on your side of the street, okay? Won't be acknowledged. So, family, in this video, I'm being guided by Spirit to briefly talk about us recognizing and, deeply knowing that you who's watching this video, you don't have to prove anybody wrong, okay? If there are situations and things on the outside of you, people, whatever it is on the outside of you, that could be trying to, or that you could be perceiving in a way that you believe is requiring you to step out of your element, get up off your chair, okay, and prove somebody wrong or correct. I don't know, I'm hearing correct a narrative, right? Spirit, the divine is saying, don't. Okay, you don't have to narrative correct. I don't know why they keep saying narrative. I want to say you don't have to prove anybody wrong, okay? You don't have to assert yourself ever in any situation. It's okay to allow the outside world to be what it is, to think and believe what they want to think and believe, and allow certain things to just be a moment, to just be an event, and to let it all move on. Stay focused on whatever it is you have going on. Don't let somebody pull you out of your lane. Don't let anything on the outside pull you out of your lane or have you lose focus on what you know you need to do. You step back and you look at the situation, and you, instead of becoming personally invested in it, instead of becoming engaged in the story and in the whatever it is on the outside, step back and take a moment to observe and ask yourself, well, what is the situation actually telling me? This isn't about me. Is it telling you something about somebody on the outside? Is it showing you something about someone on the outside? Is it a situation that might be, demanding or trying to trigger you, or has triggered you to want to engage it, or, prove it wrong, or correct a perspective, again, a narrative or something? What is it actually teaching you? What is it showing you about a person or a thing? What can you learn out of it? How is it teaching you to move? Who is it showing you that you can and can't trust? What within you is it triggering that you need to overcome, that you need to learn not to be reactive to? What feelings and emotions is it bringing up inside of you? Okay? The situation is not for you to get engaged into. It's for you to step back, to learn to fall back, and to observe yourself first, and then observe the outside situation, person, behavior, thing, and ask yourself, what is it actually showing me beyond my emotions? What is the truth? What is this person saying? What is their behavior? Is this behavior something that is of a backstabbing or betrayal nature to me? Is there an agenda behind it? What's the narrative? What is the situation trying to trigger me to do? How can I do the opposite to what the situation is expecting? Person, place, or situation or person. How can I do the opposite to what it's expecting me to do? Is it expecting me to react? Is it expecting me to assert myself? Is it expecting me to, is it trying to trigger me to give out information about myself? Is it trying to trigger me to, feed it what it's looking for? Is it trying to benefit off of me? How is my reaction? How is my reaction of trying to prove the situation, person, or narrative or thing wrong? How is it going to affect me in the bigger scheme of things? Can I allow it to just be a moment and to blow by, and for the next person or whatever the situation is on the outside to get bored, walk away, and find something else to bother their small mind with? Don't bring yourself down onto somebody else's level, okay? Never feel like you have to assert yourself. Allow the outside world to be what it is, because you can't change it. And even if you try and prove something or someone wrong, if you try and assert yourself, if you try and narrative correct, if you try and engage out there, other people are going to just still be in the reality that they want to live, okay? You putting your energy in there, you amplifying something with your energy and your attention, which really doesn't require that or need you to do that. It's a waste of your own life force and your own energy. You get to choose what your reality is. Don't allow somebody else to create a reality for you. Don't allow somebody else to come in and come here and bring situations into your life that are none of your business. Okay? Some things are really, it's not your business what someone else thinks, what someone else believes. Save yourself, save your emotions, save your energy, save your mind space. Go find something else to do. Let whatever it is be what it is. And let whatever and whoever and whatever it is show how unimportant it is by just treating it as exactly that, unimportant. Okay. For whoever this is for, you're vibing too high to allow yourself to get pulled into that space, that reality, and that energy. It's just going to manifest a whole bunch of other things and pull you into collective energies and spaces that you don't belong. Everyone has a choice, so recognize your choice. Don't submit and surrender and move into a space where you're believing that that is your only choice, that is your reality, that's the only option you have, is to engage, is to prove someone else wrong. Don't get into competition. Pay attention to yourself, okay? Investigate. Some people are just looking for attention. Put value on your energy and your attention, and recognize sometimes your energy, your attention is too valuable to actually give to certain situations, people, and things, right? So the next person doesn't need to know your point of view. And then what? You share your point of view, you give your 5 cents, you put your energy out there, you amplify a story, a narrative, someone's false ideas and interpretations of reality and you, because they also have probably a limited understanding of whatever it is, right? You don't have to fill in the gaps for other people. Allow the world and the outside and whatever other people are creating for themselves to just be what it is. Keep your head down, stay focused on what you have going on, and let life just keep on moving. The divine will handle the rest for you. Trust. You never have to defend yourself against the false and limited beliefs of other people. You just keep it moving, and your own being will speak for you. Sometimes no response, sometimes silence is also a response. And you can be okay to leave people with that. Don't feel bad. Don't think that you're developing any or building any karma for yourself. Don't worry about the next person's feelings. I mean, really, sometimes I used to have this problem. People are doing me dirty, but I'm feeling bad about, how me responding appropriately to their ill treatment or their misguided behavior and decisions. I find myself worrying about how what I'm deciding to do to keep myself in a better place, to look out for myself. I would find myself feeling worried and concerned about how my decisions are going to affect them, when really the truth of the situation is, if I took a moment actually to step out and look at the situation for what it is, the truth is that the next person maybe is wrong. The next person needs to be called to order. I shouldn't have to call myself to order for taking steps and deciding not to feed something or ignore something or turn my back to something that doesn't require my response, my energy, my attention, or my time. Those are things in the past that I myself too, I had to work through. And until it's brought to your attention and until you're actually actively, consciously choosing not to get engaged in the story, not to get engaged in the situation, not feeding your attention and your energy and believing that you're a part of that situation, but rather become the observer to it and try and just take in and really see what a situation is telling you, and dealing with it for what it is. It changes a lot, right? It puts you into a higher vibration, it empowers you, and you're a step closer to just not giving a damn about what the next person has to think, say, or believes about you, right? If people want to be triggering and say triggering things and do things that are unnecessary, leave them, let them do it. It will only amplify and grow if you feed it your energy and you feed it a response. What you focus on, what grows. What you put your energy into, it amplifies. Whether you're talking about your problems to people, you're amplifying those problems in your space, and the next person's energy that's engaged in you talking about your problems is amplifying those problems as well. So you're just amplifying issues in your reality and giving them an energetic space to persist and to grow and to expand and to spread into other places and other areas, and pull in other people who match that energy of that problem. And so be strict with your energy. Place more value on your energy and your attention. Okay, so other people to expose themselves by just observing. Sometimes these are the situations where, the divine will aggravate people to do things and say things and, aggravate the truth within people so that you can see it. Aggravate the bullshit within somebody so that it's in your face and you can see it, not get engaged and involved in it and try to defend it and, like Spirit says, prove them wrong. But you might find that divine is actually working in the background, aggravating certain things in people, so, and bringing it into your view and, in your reality, to just observe and watch and see the truth and finally recognize that, okay, I see my choice now. This is not for me to get engaged with. This is for me to see what is happening, see the truth about this person, and make an informed decision. The divine is informing me by showing me, telling me, no, don't engage now. Just look, observe, and judge the situation accordingly without your emotions. This is not the time to take things personally. It's not the time to be personal about things. Allow the outside to be and just look at what we are showing you. Operate above your attachments, operate above your emotions, operate above your false ideas of loyalty. Okay, and just look at what we are telling you. Pay attention to what's happening inside of you. Learn yourself. Don't get engaged. Recognize the urges and the feelings you have, what you want to react to and respond to. The urges and the feelings you have that put you into a place of engagement. Observe those feelings and start learning how to not respond to them with reactivity, with response and engagement. Learn to just observe them. Learn to deal with them. That way you're dealing with yourself and you're also learning about your external environment and having your choices made apparent and available to you with the truth being shown to you. And you can decide now, is this something I should have in my life? Is this something I should not have in my life? Is this good for me? This is not good for me. Should I be so emotionally and personally invested in this or not? Am I seeing something in people and things now that maybe, I wasn't able to see before because my natural response is to get engaged. My natural response is to react. My natural response is to be a part of the story. My natural response is to want to have people thinking what I believe they should think of me. My natural response is not just to allow it to be and be like, fuck it. If those bitches can't see who I am and how I move and, what I'm about, just in my state of being, then I'm learning and I'm seeing and I'm understanding everything that I need to. I don't need to have them in my life and my space. I don't need to explain myself because people aren't paying attention to my presence. People aren't paying attention to my being in their space. What they see is their ideas of me that they build up and also react and respond to and act out of based off of their own filters and internal issues and lack and whatever it is that, makes them comfortable with regards to how they want to see me and engage me, understand me, or have the outside world, perceive me. And it's okay. Let it be what it is. If people want to really know the truth, they will ask you straight up. And again, you can always decide if something is worth responding to And if it isn't worth responding to, you're not at the mercy of the outside world. You don't have to submit. And you can say no, and you can say yes. And they will deal with it, and so will you. Okay? So, again, you don't have to prove anyone wrong. Okay? You don't have to assert yourself in the outside world. Allow things to be. There is power in your being. There is power in your silence. There is power in your ability to just observe, let things be, and move with F on. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna pull a card now and wrap up our video. I'm going to pull today from the Miracle cards by Marianne Williamson. Okay. And see what's Spirit has to come on. Okay. And see what Spirit has to support our conversation, or give whoever's watching our video a nudge in a specific direction. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, please have one card started. Thank you. Prayer. Okay. So I know it's not easy when you're in the thick of things, but ask the divine to always make things apparent to you. Ask the divine to temper you. Okay? Temper you. Ask the divine to settle you and keep you calm when these kinds of things are happening, or when they do happen, or even just to prepare you for when they come, and to keep you calm and aware and able to see and understand what's happening in your environment before feeling like you want to get engaged, before feeling like you want to react, before feeling like you want to respond, before feeling like you want to take control of the narrative. That seems to be a big thing. A narrative. Okay. Let it be. Ask the divine to participate, and ask the divine to help you see what you need to see within yourself. Okay. How you're processing when these things come. How you can master yourself when these triggering things, when things are able to trigger you. Ask the divine to help you master your triggers, to help you see them and not act out of them. Okay. And also, again, to help you learn and see what they're trying to show you in your environment. Hear what they're trying to get you to hear in your environment, coming out of somebody. Okay. So the card says, what I'm also getting is, be in the position of higher perspective. Okay. Try and see the bigger picture when these things happen. Don't just be focused on the details. Don't be focused on the egoic things. The highest level of prayer is not a prayer for anything. It is a deep and profound silence. Okay, be silent. Observe. In which we allow ourselves to be still and know Him. In that silence, our hearts and minds are illumined. What have I been saying? Take the time, don't engage. Okay, observe and let the situation enlighten you, not move you out of your element and get you engaged in a whole bunch of things. And I'm feeling guided as well to say, don't let people on the outside of you who like drama, don't let people on the outside of you who have immature ways of dealing with situations and conflict, and who like conflict, and who like to see you and others competing against one another, Don't allow them to influence you and put you into shitty situations and places that you're going to have to deal with the repercussions at the end. Okay? Don't let people influence you. If people are able to influence you into conflict, into competition, into arguments, battling, that's what I'm hearing, battling, I don't know what battling, you need to take control of yourself in this situation, okay? Those are underdeveloped people. Those are people who act out of their ego and people who live in very small-minded realities. You fall back. You take control of the situations and your environment with your silence, your observance, and your just, just fall back. Okay? Really don't let people on the outside influence you into doing things that are for their enjoyment and entertainment. Masking it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but masking it like they care about you. Masking it like they're, guiding you for your benefit, giving you reasonable advice and guidance and direction, when really it's not. It's for their own entertainment. Okay? So, say no. Whatever it is, just say no and let it be. Allow it to be a moment that just passes by. The moment you ignore it, the moment you move on from it, it's gone. It's in your past. You don't have to deal with it or address it again. Okay? Anyway, I'm getting a little bit too personally invested right now. So, I don't know whose energy this is. Maybe I do. I don't know. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video, family. Okay? Bye.